Up next, we have another amazing speaker in artificial intelligence. This speaker will talk about the AI launch roadmap, 7 tools to market any business in 2025. A practical AI marketer, she maps research to video workflows that cut production time to minutes. Her approach favors action over complexity. Start small, scale fast. Let's welcome Rosie Hampton. So join me in the comments as we welcome our next speaker.
I want to welcome you guys to my presentation, the AI Launch Roadmap, 7 AI tools that I recommend to market any business. So today, we are going to take a road trip using our roadmap for guidance. My name is Rosie Hampton-Quiller, and I am the founder of ElevAIte with AI Consulting. I want to start off by saying that I am absolutely honored to be here with you all today, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to become a certified AI consultant under the tutelage of Alicia and Lorette Little. Their program is phenomenal. So if you're considering becoming a certified consultant, I definitely recommend you taking their program. Now, disclaimer, let's get this out of the way, a little housekeeping. The views and tools shared in this presentation are my own and are not endorsed by the AI Insight Summit. I am an independent third-party presenter and a consultant in the AI Certified Consultant Program. My presentation is based on my expertise and experience only. Okay, so let's get started. The marketing game has changed, you guys, and so should your strategy. So let's take a quick scroll down memory lane. Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed spending hours scrolling Google for marketing trends for your business back in the day. I see somebody said, nope, no, exactly. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed hiring expensive copywriters for social media content or paying thousands for video production. Right, Linda? I can't say that I enjoyed it either. Now, lastly, what about creating PowerPoint slides from scratch or guessing what our customers actually want? Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed that. Robin said no. Venicia, no, exactly. I saw someone said brutal, exactly. So today on our road trip, we'll explore AI tools to help us work smarter, not harder, launch faster, and market like big brand professionals. Now, no road trip is complete without snacks and your bestie, right? So for the next 18 minutes, I will be your AI bestie. Now, we're taking one business at a time. Today, we're taking one business that everybody knows, food truck, and we're building a complete marketing campaign using 7 tools. So by the end of today's presentation, you'll see exactly how this system plugs into your business too. So stop number 1 on our roadmap is Perplexity. Perplexity is a tool that provides research that replaces guesswork. What I love about Perplexity is that it gives you source answers, which means it gives you the reference citation. You get the kind of insight that used to take hours of research for us to get. You can use Perplexity to discover what's trending right now in your market. Before AI, you had to analyze last quarter's data or even last year's data to determine your trends. With Perplexity, we can see what's trending right now. You can also use Perplexity to help understand buyer behavior and patterns for your business. It can help you build business plans, analyze prices, and create content. So let's take a look at Perplexity. So in this example, you see the homepage for Perplexity Pro. You've got your prompt box in the middle of the screen, and we are going to just type in a quick prompt. What drives repeat customers to food trucks? After about 15 to 30 seconds or so, it will start to generate the results. And with each result, you'll see that it gives us a citation at the end, so we know exactly where it's pulling that data from. Now, it's giving us the information in paragraph form, but then I was like, let's see what this looks like in chart form. So I simply type the prompt, give me this information in chart form, and it did just that. So then I started to think, what if we could get this in graph form? So I went back to the prompt box and I said, give us this information in graph form. And it didn't quite give us the graph, but it gave us a bar chart, which I like the way the bar chart came out. So could I have prompted all of this in the initial prompt that I submitted? Definitely. Always remember with prompting, garbage in, garbage out. So the more details that you give in your initial prompt, the better your output would be. For the sake of this demo, I wanted to show you step by step, but to work faster and smarter and to save yourself time, you could definitely put all of that into the initial prompt. So now we know what our customers want. Let's work on organization in our business. Organize. So Notebook LM is stop number 2 on our roadmap. Notebook LM is like having a brilliant assistant who reads everything and finds surprising links in the uploaded data that you may never find on your own. So what I love about Notebook LM is that you can upload your messy data and it will organize it for you. So take all those sticky notes, those customer reviews, sales data, and upload them into Notebook LM. Let's take a quick look. For this example, I took screenshots of customer reviews and uploaded into Notebook LM. So Notebook LM is most commonly known for their audio overview, which automatically creates podcasts based on the data that you upload. You can download the podcast and use it as a voiceover for videos and social media content, but it also generates videos, mind maps, reports, and so much more based on the information that you upload. So again, for this example, I uploaded screenshots, y'all, like literally took screenshots of customer reviews. I saved them into a PDF format and then uploaded it into Notebook LM. Based on those screenshots, you can see my results down here on the bottom right corner of the screen. Based on those screenshots, Notebook LM automatically created a marketing proposal, key takeaway reports, videos, and more with just the click of a button. So let's take a quick look at the mind map. Now, one of the things I forgot to point out when we were looking at Perplexity, one of the main driver that it gave us on that bar chart, it ranked the drivers on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, and the most important driver for repeat customers was indeed food quality. Based on the mind map from the criteria that we uploaded into Notebook LM, this mind map generated, and as you can see, it gives us food quality and taste as one of the reviews. When we expand it, it gives us more options for general assessment, specific items praised, and flavor fusion. So we can look exactly what our customers want, what they liked, what they enjoyed, and see their results from those customer reviews that I uploaded. Another key feature that I enjoy with Notebook LM is the video. And I'm just going to show you a quick clip of this video. We're not going to take too long on this pit stop, but it automatically
You ever wonder what makes a local
it
food truck
automatically
go from
generated
just
this for
being
us.
good to being like legendary in town? Well, today that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to dive into a ton of customer reviews for a place called Barn Bites and try to figure out what is their secret ingredient. And we're kicking things off strong with this quote right here. A local guide, MH, says, "This food truck is amazing." I mean, you can just feel the excitement in that. And that's the kind of energy we're seeing over and over again in these reviews. So let's dig in and see what's really behind it all.
So yeah, what is all the hype about? Let's get the verdict straight from the crowd.
Okay, so let's start with the obvious.
All right, so not too much. Just wanted to give you guys a quick snapshot of what you can do with Notebook LM. This is all from screenshots, you guys. I simply uploaded screenshots. So take all of those messy notes, in this case, screenshots, take all of those sticky notes, anything that you doodled on and you want to turn that into content, upload it into Notebook LM and create marketing content. Our next stop is going to be ChatGPT. So it's time to start marketing. Let's create the words to make potential customers stop scrolling. We've done our research. We've got content from Notebook LM. Now let's work on our copy. In the chat, tell me, how many of you have delayed launching a service or product because you didn't know what to write? Drop a yes in the chat if that's ever been you. Use chat. Now, my nickname for ChatGPT is Chatty Cathy because she knows all my business and she doesn't mind telling me about it. So use Chatty Cathy as your high-end copywriter to help you write those scroll-stopping hooks and those attention-grabbing social media posts. With ChatGPT, you can tailor your content according to your customer's brand awareness level, because let's be honest, your messaging for newcomers is going to be different from your messaging for those who have tried your service or product in the past, right? So we want to make sure that we're using Chatty to tailor to our brand awareness level and creating ready to publish content that's appropriate for your brand voice. Okay, so now that we've got our messaging, let's bring our vision to life, literally. So stops 4, 5, and 6 are right next door to each other on this road trip. So we're going to get out, stretch our legs a little bit, and peek inside the windows. Who here loves video marketing but hates being on camera? This is where VO3 comes into play. It turns your text prompts into cinematic quality videos. Now, I'll be honest and say sometimes the voices generated in the videos are not the most appealing, or they don't match our brand voice. So this is where 11 Labs comes into play. 11 Labs can clone your voice or create a professional narrator in seconds. You can pick your tone, make it fun and friendly, polished and corporate, and then let AI handle the recording booth. And then here's a little tip for you. You can upload your voice and use it for personal use, or you can upload your voice into 11 Labs library and allow others to use it, and you generate an income. So that's just a little monetization tip for you. You can upload your voice, and it doesn't have to be your natural speaking voice. It could be your corporate voice. It could be a playful, funny cartoon voice, but you can upload it into their library and allow others to use it so that you can generate another stream of income. So just a little tip for you there. Now, lastly, to tie all of this together, we need sound. How many times have you stopped scrolling on social media because you heard a catchy song? With Suno, you can create custom music tracks from simple text prompts. No musicians, no licensing fees, no copyright headaches, and you don't have to worry about social media sending you a message saying, hey, we had to mute some of your video because it violates some type of copyright law. We don't have to worry about that. So let's pull all three of these together and see what we get.
Pull up on the lot, smell that sizzle in the air. Corn bites, cooking up the love everywhere. From tenderloin sandwiches to fries with a kick. When you taste that flavor, you know it hits quick. We bring the flavor, the vibe.
Barn Bites Food Truck. We bring the flavor.
In this video, we used VO3 to create the video. We created the jingle in Suno, and then we added that voice at the end using 11 Labs. And here's a bonus tool for you. We took all of these elements, uploaded them into Canva to assemble the finished product that you just viewed. All right, so let's hop back into the truck and head to our last stop. There will be times in your business where your first impression is a sales pitch to investors or potential customers, or maybe a summit presentation such as this one today. For most of you, this is our first time meeting. We haven't met. I see some familiar names and faces in the chat and in the gallery, but for the most part, we have not met yet. My hope is that I made a great first impression so that when my name crosses your path in the future, you'll say, hey, that's my AI bestie that took me on a road trip. So I want to show you how our last tool, which is Gamma, can help you make a great first impression. So let's bring this back full circle. Going back to Perplexity, remember we pulled that information to get the drivers of what drives repeat customers to food trucks. Now, Perplexity will allow you to download this data as a PDF or a Word document, but I don't need everything that we generated. So I'm going to copy and paste what I need and take that over into Gamma. In Gamma, you can paste in the text. You can generate a presentation from a prompt, or you can import the file using a URL. I'm going to paste the information that we got earlier in Perplexity, and I'm going to make sure that I choose presentation style because you can also do a web page, document, or social media content. I'm choosing my page style, which is going to be traditional. And then when you scroll down to the bottom, it gives you 3 more options. I'm going to choose generate from notes or an outline. Go ahead and get your timers ready, you guys, because I want you to time and see how long it takes to generate the presentation. Now, on the left-hand side, you've got plenty of options to choose from in terms of the style and tone that you want the presentation to be written in, images that you want to have uploaded into your presentation, and you can always choose a theme that supports your messaging for your brand. Over on the right-hand side at the bottom, you can choose how many slides you want in your presentation, whether it be 10, 12, 50. For the sake of this presentation, I'm sticking with 7. 7 is the number of completion. We're going over 7 AI tools. We're going to do 7 slides. Now, if you're on your phone, grab that timer, grab your stopwatch, because when I hit generate, when I say go, I want you to tell me how fast it generates this presentation for us. Go. Hit that timer. So now it's going to generate after about 15, 30 seconds again. It's going to start generating our presentation based on that information that we uploaded from Perplexity. All we did was copy and paste about 6 or 7 paragraphs. It's pulling in all of that data. It's creating the presentation. It's throwing in some pro tips. It's adding in our images. I'm not even going to attempt to read how fast this is creating. Timers are still going. We're almost done. Let's see, we're at slide number 5 already. We're at slide number 6. It's still going. Look at that pro tip. It gave us a pro tip. We did not even ask for that. We're almost done. And stop. Tell me in the chat, how long did that presentation take? 48 seconds. In less than a minute, we've got a full presentation that we can take and present to our staff. If, say, for example, our customer engagement has been low, or lately we haven't been seeing the regulars, we can use this presentation to talk to our staff to say, hey, this is what we need to build on to make sure that our customers keep coming back. Some of you may say, Rosie, this sounds like a lot of apps. Couldn't I just do this with one? Here's the truth. No single app does everything well. Each tool I'm showing you today is excellent at one thing. And when you connect them all, you get a system that's faster, more creative, and more professional than relying on just one. Think of it like a kitchen. You wouldn't cook an entire meal with just a microwave, right? You've got a knife, a stove, an oven, and each one of those tools has its own purpose. AI works the same way. These tools are like your entrepreneur's kitchen. You don't have to use all 7 today. Start with 1 or 2, master those. Start with 1 or 2 that make sense for your business, master those tools, and then add others as you grow. This roadmap is flexible, okay? So in closing, I just want to say, don't just watch the wave. Don't watch the AI wave. Ride it. Make AI work for you and not overwhelm you. So I've got a freebie for you guys. I created an AI launch GPS. And in this case, GPS stands for Guided Prompt System. So the roadmap in this presentation showed you where to go, but the AI Launch GPS gives you the directions in the form of prompts to get you there and to get you there quickly. So after you enter a few details about your business, the app will generate prompts for each of the 7 tools on the roadmap. So scan the QR code on the left to get your freebie and type done in the comments once you've grabbed it. And if you want to connect with me on the right, I would love to connect with each and every one of you. Scan the QR code on the right to connect with me using LinkedIn. And again, my name is Rosie Hampton-Quiller. I hope you all found some value in this presentation today. Thank you for taking this road trip with me, and I hope to see you soon on the next stop on your journey.